Hi guys, Professor Matt from Zingano Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Today we're going to go over a couple of different ways to take the back from turtle. So the first position, or the first way to take the back that I like to do is old school, is very basic, kind of beginner basic jiu-jitsu, and it's the way I prefer to take the back in an MMA scenario because I don't want to jeopardize giving up this dominant top position to take the back and possibly end up on bottom and start to get hammered on, okay? So hip on hip, right? Nice and heavy here, okay? Arms inside, okay? And I grab his wrist, and both wrists here. I want to use the top of my forearm as I pull his wrist back. I'm going to use the top of my forearm to peel his elbow out of this pocket, right? Which is preventing me from putting my feet in and scoring points for the hooks, right? So I peel and I peel. Now the first hook, okay, that I always put in will be your near hook. Right? If he gets out from here or whatever happens, it's easier to abandon this position and still be in that nice turtle position than it is if I have my other hook over. The second part about that is if I put my second or my far hook over first, I get really light on him, okay? And I don't want to do that. So from here, swing my leg around, get my other hook in. You can jam it in. A lot of the times I would jam it in here and then start flattening my opponent out. Right? So you can start hammering or getting your chokes in there. Okay? So from the front, different angle. From here, right? And again, you might be here choking, whatever the case is, jam your hands in. Okay, pull back on the wrist, flare the arms out. Okay. Near hook in first. Second hook in, second. This is how I prefer to be in MMA, you know, so I can be sitting and hitting. And that way, if he starts abandoning here and starts rolling, right, I can just kind of ride him out and still be on top, okay, as opposed to losing that position. The second one, you guys, is by far my favorite way to take the back. A little more jiu-jitsu-y, but if you get good at this, it's hard to lose position doing this too. I know some of you guys who haven't drilled this or done this or experienced it, when somebody's really tight or good with this technique, it's hard to lose a position if you're good with this. It's almost like a front headlock concept in jiu-jitsu trying to take the back. So it's like reversed. But from here, right, I drive my arm in and get my seatbelt. Okay, so from seatbelt here, I want to make sure that as I cut the corner, right, so I'm going to walk around. I keep driving my arm in deep, and I want my shoulder, just like we did in our front headlock, my shoulder is going to hit the back of the head, okay, the top of the head. Don't do it up against the shoulder blades, or even like kind of like low on the spine here, in between the shoulder blades. Get it up top towards the head. Okay, so I walk around, shoulders on the head, I fall to my hip, I suck my hands in at his sternum, I open my legs up, and I take the back. Okay. Doesn't look as good when you go slow. So here, right, walk around, drop, pull, right and tight. You're getting everything nice and tight up around the neck and the sternum, which again, the body has to go where the head is, right? So where the head goes, the body follows. So you're jamming his head underneath him like that as you're cutting the corner and driving. Really good way to take the back. My favorite, obviously. The last one you guys are gonna do, a little more dynamic, right? I like to do this stuff though, and give you guys something to look forward to. You can do this with your headstands too, which is why it's important to drill your headstands. So again, for whatever reason I can't get up here, maybe I go underneath the body, right? Now I'm gonna jump over Coach Aaron and I'm gonna plant my head on the ground. I want a little bit of looseness in my arms, okay? And then I'm gonna suck him in after I roll, right? So once we get here, I jump and I suck him in, switching my hands right in, okay? So one more time. Maybe you get with a guy who's really flexible and, you know, every time you're putting something in or trying to get a little bit of leverage or something, he's just real smooth and kind of flows out of it. You know, I'm gonna suck myself around those hips, okay? And I'm really pulling in like a gut wrench here, right? My grip is here, okay, over the top, almost like a guillotine. From here, jump, right into the choke. Cool. So, good work, guys. Try it out.